Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new series I'm calling A Little Bit Too Late. It's games that people have been talking about for a while that everybody seems to love, but I never got around to playing. So today's A Little Bit Too Late is going to be Spelunky. Apparently it's a super fun little, I think it's indie, pretty certain it's an indie game. I've heard tons of rave reviews about how fun and addictive it is and how tough it is. I've literally never played a second of it. This is the first time I'm playing it after fiddling around with the graphic settings to make sure the video capture is good. I'm probably going to die horribly. Depending on how much I like it, we'll maybe do a video series on it. Otherwise, I'll just do a couple of videos for A Little Bit Too Late. So yeah, let's get started and we'll see how horribly I die, I suppose. I have no idea what this game is about. I just know that it's supposed to be a lot of fun and pretty tough, apparently. I'll play with standard dude. Indiana Jones looking little bastard. Oh, I do have a whip. Run faster. Greetings, my name is Yang, and this is my journal. Dusty maps and rumors of amazing treasures have led me here, deep under the desert. There's something very strange about this place. The layout seems to change all the time. I've never seen the same room twice. It could be the legendary Curse of Olmec, the one they say traps people inside the caves forever. I push the idea out of my mind and focus. I have no idea what this voice is. It's not British or just stereotypical Asian. It's just a voice. I push the idea of treasure out of my mind and focus on the treasure. Well, push the idea out of my mind and focus on the treasure. If I master the basics of movement and combat, I'll leave here a rich man. I'm playing as this guy. Wow. What's up? Okay. Suck it! Wow. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, good. You can Mario him. That's good. Yeah. Hopping around. What was this guy's name? Chang or something like that? Cheng? Something? I don't know. Let's not paying attention. Tutorial level of Spelunky. Wow. So, platformer slash fighter. The journey has been more difficult than expected. I've fallen in spike pits, stepped into traps, and been attacked by monsters. Yet no matter what happens, I always wake up at the entrance of the mines. It's like death itself has lost its way down here. Despite the eeriness of these events, I remain focused on the task at hand. Eagerly, I press on, pursuing my fame and fortune. I still don't know what this accent is. Wow. Ska-chow. Ska-chow. Bombs. Cool. Oop. I'm getting that treasure, damn it. Switch out. Oh, shit. Nope. Ah. Yeah. Oh, nah, fuck it. I don't care enough to go back. That's... Oh, that's bombs. Cool. So I guess I can blow up the walls and get that shiny rock what's over there. Yes, I can. Ooh. Oop, run away. Eat it, bat. Ah! Treasure chest. Yeah. You just become a little head with hands when you crouch. Yeah. I'll get you. I'll get you. Oh. It makes you look really creepy. I mean, you already look pretty creepy as is, what with having a head that's twice the size of your body, but, you know, cartoony art style. Do what you can, I guess. Watch out! Oh shit. And sprint! Almost lost. Shit. Ah! Fuck. Oh, man. Alright. It's just tutorial hell with the treasure. Ooh, but I will get those bombs. Go down. It's a hell with the treasure already. Yeah. 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 Feel my Indiana Jones whip, motherfucker. Woo! I'm pressing Y and nothing is happening. Long way around then. Ah. Ah, there's the rope. Now I know what to do. I guess it just blew a hole through the floor last time. That's pretty cool. Alright, I can see how people like this so far. This is fun. We'll see if it's got longevity enough to keep my interest, but yeah. Fuck it. I was attempting to I got a glimpse of a lush paradise the other day at the end of the mines. How could such a place exist so far underground? And what lies beyond? Cave merchants speak of cave merchants. There's just dudes hanging out selling you shit. Cave merchants speak of even more fabulous sights further below. Ancient ruins and cities made of gold. The very idea makes my heart beat faster. As I was saying before that little snippet, I tried to record some Dragon Age footage, but something about the latest patch combined with recording program going at the same time made it really janky and slow. Because I'd beaten the game before and didn't really have that much in the way of slowdown issues. It was just in medium mode. My computer's tolerable to say the least, so it's a good medium computer. Plays most things pretty well. Shit. Just blew up my jumping platform, so. But yeah, I'll save up for a better processor and new graphics card, and I'll eventually be able to record fun things like that. So until then, we'll stick to easier games, graphic-wise. Thought about doing a playthrough of Shadow of Mordor as well, which... Oh hey, there's that guy. Bombs. Playthrough of Shadow of Mordor, which I have beaten. It worked graphically just fine on my computer, so I don't know if it's just something with the engine of Dragon Age or what, but yeah, also we might give that a try. Pick up the DLC that came out, see if that's any good. I've heard the first one's not particularly great, but there was a 5 gig patch last night when I was just sitting around on Steam, so it's either a massive bug fix or they're preparing for their next DLC. So, if I don't get too dug in, badumtish, for Spelunky, I may give that a try. I did love Shadow of Mordor. That was far and away the best Assassin's Creed game I've ever played. Because it didn't have the janky-ass controls Assassin's Creed does, where if you're going forward, you'll suddenly appear halfway up a building, even though you didn't mean to climb there. I'm done with that game series so far. I've played Assassin's Creed 3 and I just got so fucking tired. And I played every Assassin's Creed before that. I hear Black Flag is supposed to be a ton of fun, but I honestly just cannot give a shit. Oh, I missed the damsel. Oh well. To whoever holds this journal, I hope you find it useful. It served me well, but I no longer need it. I'm descending into the caves, what I hope is the last time. I will return until I've escaped with the ultimate treasure. Or are there even greater delights to be discovered? There's only one way to find out. You gonna get laid? Take this key, it opens the entrance to the mines. Follow me if you dare. Happy exploring. Yang, not Shang. Okay. Yeah, woo! Yeah, woo! Yeah. Oh shit, it exploded. But yeah, so maybe a Shadow of Mordor playthrough soon. Also thought about the Banner Saga. It's been well over a year since I played that, and that's a lot of fun. That'll be a pretty quick one. I beat it in about 8 hours the last time I played it. Do some of the choices I didn't make last time. And that one would be more interesting to watch, I think. Well, not more interesting, but interesting. that. Nope. Treasure. Ah! Okay, so there is fall damage in this game. Little FYI for you people who haven't played Spelunky before. Random ass skeleton. Ah! Okay, spider webs make you slow. That makes sense. Pretty standard adventure game fare. Bloop. Need a pickaxe. Can I get a pickaxe? I want to dig through stuff. Terraria, Minecraft this shit. That was grabbing on the wall, that was why. Ah! No. Gotta pick it up. Oh! Oh, Indiana Jones did. Oh shit! Ah! Terrorist. I am not a terrorist. Oh, that made me think of fucking Iron Man 3. Wasn't extremely fond of that movie. Very inconsistent. I didn't like that movie not for the same reasons that everybody else did too. Everybody else was always, the ones who did complain about it were complaining mainly about, oh I'm dead. About the Mandarin. And yeah, that didn't bug me at all actually. It was just the inconsistent tone. Really irritating things. Like, consistently. Consistent inconsistencies. The whole point of the first Iron Man, for those of you who didn't see it, go watch it. It came out in 2008. Was Tony Stark built the arc reactor, which was amazing because it was essentially infinite energy, and nobody had seen that before. And good God, I'm already dead. I suck at Spelunky. And so his former partner wanted to steal it from him, and power his giant crazy suit. But for some reason in Iron Man 2, his friend, Rhodey, steals his first real Iron Man suit that he built for the army. Also illegal, by the way. I don't think they had any legal bounds to do that, and he probably should have taken him to court. Comic book movie, whatever. But it still needed the arc reactor at the time, and he didn't have the spare one sitting around. So Rhodey got the Iron Man suit and made it into the War Machine. I refuse to call it Iron Patriot, that's stupid. War Machine's cooler. And then in Iron Man 3, just weird, inconsistent bullshit like... Spoilers for Iron Man 3 for those of the two of you who haven't seen it. They have an irritating thing where the bad guy's gonna blow up the president with an oil rig, and it's like, alright, I can see that. Oh wait, let's put him in the Iron Man suit, the one that Rhodey stole, and they turn it into Iron Patriot. It's like, what? What? It was just oil. It wasn't anything special. It was just a pile of oil barrels and maybe some normal explosives. But that was the suit that in the first movie Iron Man got shot with a fucking tank, like point blank, and survived without a scratch. It was just dusty after he got shot with a tank. An explosion from an oil barrel wouldn't do shit. So they would have blown up the oil, and the president would have been fucking fine. There was no danger at that point. Also, it had the goddamn arc reactor in it, so he was held up with just standard chains. They weren't made of adamantium or vibranium or some bullshit. So why couldn't the president have just flexed and broken through the chains and then flown off? I mean, I'm sure it takes a little bit of training to use the Iron Man armor, but he probably could have figured it out, I think. And then the extremist bastards, the bad guys in the movie, they had that thing where they generated heat and whenever they regenerated limbs and stuff, but why were some of them able to randomly generate heat whenever they wanted to, and it was just really inconsistent with how powerful their heat was and how frequently they could use it. And then Killian, the main bad guy, doing weird shit like breathing fire for comedic effect. That irritated the hell out of me because it doesn't come up again. They did it just one time, and it was weird. And since terrible children's up my spine. Oh, ghost. Cool. So why the fuck? I've lost my train of thought. The ghost threw me off. Oh, Killian breathing fire. So why the fuck was he able to breathe fire? Did he like flex hard enough to break a rib or something so that way he could generate heat? I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll sit down and do like an actual screen-by-screen comparison of Iron Man 3. I just really dislike that movie. Which is a shame because I loved Iron Man 1 and I even enjoyed Iron Man 2 even though it wasn't spectacular by any means. And then, you know, love the Avengers. Captain America 1 was alright. Thor was okay, but he's never really been my favorite superhero. The second Hulk movie was actually... God damn, I died again. The second Hulk movie was actually pretty decent. The one with Ed Norton, for those of you who haven't seen it. It's very watchable. It's not spectacular by any means, but it's alright. Yeah, so, I don't know. Iron Man 3, I just really didn't like it. And if you did like it, that's fine. You don't have to bombard me with comments. It's just, you know, that just really didn't care for it too much. I love the first Iron Man, though. That might have also been another thing. I really like the scenes where Iron Man's just building shit, because that's Iron Man. That's what he does. And there was pretty much none of that in this one. Oops. How do I rescue you? What the... Oh, I threw a bomb at her. Oops. I'm sorry. Alright. The only thing he builds in this one is he goes to a fucking Home Depot or something and gets some random bullshit so he can rig up his, a couple of crappy tools to invade someplace with the bad guys. It's where the Mandarin's hanging out. Oh, that's another thing that irritated me. It's a Shane Black movie, so it's fucking set at Christmas, because that's what Shane Black does. But it adds literally nothing to the movie. Like, there's no point for it to be Christmas at all. It could have just been winter and accomplished the exact same stuff, because there's like 2 scenes where he's hanging out in the snow, and that's it. It's just weird. Oh, and he had a stupid, his suit that flew in parts to him. Like, he implanted shit in his skin so that it could fly to him whenever he wanted it to. Which was a cool idea, but they did the gag where it fell apart too often. Like, one time would have been okay, but they did it like 3 times in the movie. And I understand that it was supposed to be an experimental suit and all that, but it just felt like he built like 400 different suits at that point. Not true, that was Mark 42 or whatever, but he still built a shit ton of other suits at that point. He thought he just had like a remote control in his pocket to bring him a different suit whenever he wanted, because, you know, you could use the argument that, oh, Jarvis was offline or whatever at the time, he couldn't tell Jarvis to get him his suit. I call bullshit. Iron Man's really smart. He would have thought of something else in that time, where it's like, oh, let me get my Mark 4 or whatever suit that was consistently spectacular at all times in the first 2 movies and the Avengers. I guess it got fucked up. It was Mark 7 at the end of Avengers, when that got pretty fucked up. So I guess he was at like Mark 8 or whatever. But either way, you think he'd still have like just his standard Iron Man suit hanging about somewhere, just having like a remote control in his pocket or something. I mean, fuck, he had that suitcase suit. He'd have something like that hanging about, just like in a hidden bunker or something. He's goddamn Iron Man. He's a multi-billionaire. He can afford these things. Why did he have to rely on this one busted-ass suit? I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here. Either way, it made shitloads of money and people liked it, so, you know, whatever. You don't have to like my opinion about it. This is just me talking while I'm doing Spelunky. Which is fun so far, I just keep dying a lot. We'll see if it's one of those games I keep playing. I won't feel bad if I don't keep playing it, because I got it on Steam sale for $1, maybe $2. So if I put an hour into it, I've got my money's worth pretty much. Not that you can really put a dime on your time like that. It just depends how much fun you have. Like Dragon Age, I bought full price. First came out, put 86 hours into my first playthrough. So, you know, divide that by $60. That's a little under $1 for each hour, essentially. So in the end, I would consider that my money's worth. But you can get a, I don't know, first-person shooter with only 8 hours. But if you had a shitload of fun with that 8 hours, I don't know. Like Wolfenstein, I absolutely loved, but I don't know if I'd loved it if I paid $60 for it. But I paid $20, and that was a really good price for it. Oh, that would make a good playthrough. I might do that. Wolfenstein was fucking awesome. Ah, shit. Run away, run away, run away. Damn, that was a good game. Didn't super love the ending, but man, the ride up to that was goddamn spectacular. I mean, you go to the Nazi base on the moon. Think of that. That's incredible. That is like some amazing B-movie nonsense. Nazi base on the moon. I think they made a movie like that actually a couple years ago that wasn't that good. I watched a bit of it when I was drunk because it was on Netflix. And that's what we do when we get drunk and watch Netflix. That's how we found Dead Snow, which is a spectacular movie, for those of you who haven't seen it. Nazi zombies back when that was the big craze. And that was super well done. I heard the sequel's not super great. My friend sent me messages a couple of nights ago talking about how he really wish we were all there and drunk watching it as well, because that was the only way to enjoy it. But that doesn't take away from how good Dead Snow 1 was, so I recommend that. I have got to go back and listen to this video, see my train of thought going from Iron Man 3 and my dislike of it to fucking Nazi zombies. Okay, so I keep my money when I die, so is there a shop where I can buy, like, upgrades, get extra health? I've gone into this completely cold. I've seen no playthroughs, I've seen no other videos of other internet folk doing this, so this is me just exploring and wandering right now. I'm sure you Spelunky veterans are like, you dumb bastard, you forgot to get the fucking ruby, or you could have whipped right there and flung yourself into a secret passage, I don't know. But, you know. Everybody starts off cold at some point. Ooh. Hello. My shotgun. Freezer ray. Look at this. Hell yeah. Oh my god. That was close, miss. Ah, fuck it. Ah, god damn it. Got a shotgun and everything. Do I keep my shotgun? I don't keep my shotgun. I was wanting to go Ash from fucking Army of Darkness on these people. And Evil Dead 2, I guess. Do you have a shotgun in Evil Dead 2? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. I know we had the chainsaw. Groovy. Hail to the king, baby. Another really good movie for those of you looking for something fun and campy. Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2. Those are spectacular in their cheese factor, but good god, they're fun to watch. Ow. Can I blow these up? I can. Fuck you, arrow thing. Ah. Alright, I'm either really bad at this or this game is really hard. I've considered making a... I talk about movies a lot, and I have considered making like a podcast or a video thing about my favorite movies and reviews. Although that could just be my playthroughs when I do something like this where it's fun to watch, but it's better to have somebody talking while you're doing it. So you get to hear me ramble on about movies if you're still watching at this point. Way to go, the three of you who are still here. Hi, Mom! My mom doesn't watch this. If she did watch it, she'd be like, Andrew, oh my god! You're cursing so much! Yeah, I go under the moniker of Strelok, but my actual name's Andrew. And if anybody listening also doesn't know, Strelok is totally from Stalker, the game series. One of my favorite game series. It's tons of fun. I may eventually do videos in that too. No particular reason why I chose the name, I just think it sounds cool. Yeah. Okay. Spooky scary chest with Shiva hanging out. I'm gonna blow it up, see how pissed she gets off. Pissed she gets off. How pissed off she gets. That makes a bit more sense. Jetpack. Pneumatic. Compass. Teleporter. Teleporter? What? Oh, what the fucking fuck? Oh, apparently I angered a shopkeeper. Well, learn something new every day, I guess. Interesting. That was very strange, and I did not expect that, and I wasted the last of my money doing that, so. I've only sort of been paying attention. I'm still not sure if I actually keep my money after death. Started off with 0 here, but I think that's because I might have... I just bought that thing, so I might have run out of everything I had. Ah! Snake! Damsel! Hey girl, what's going on? How do I rescue the damsel? Okay. Oops, just beat the shit out of her. Come with me if you want to live. Or I could... Oops. Okay, so damsels are just there to be beaten up, apparently. I can't really seem to find a way to rescue them. There doesn't seem to be a press A to get the safety button. So I'm just going to leave her above. Well, there's that exit tunnel here. Oops. Let's see if I can... Hey! Okay, so you just have to carry them. Bring helpless damsels to the exit and you'll be rewarded with a kiss. Oh, isn't that nice? Please give me money instead. Oh, or does a kiss give you extra health? Nope, seem to be at normal. Well, no, I guess I got hurt at that one, so she brought me back up. That was it. Parachute, bomb bag, climbing gloves, 8,000. Might be able to get 8,000 worth of stuff here. Let's just explore the area. Yeah, a lot of gold hanging about. We'll come back for them climbing gloves. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, never mind. No climbing gloves for me. The greatest adventure is what I... Not super crazy about the music so far. It's just okay. Gameplay's fun though. It seems like a good game to turn off the music and put on your own podcast or something. I find to do that a lot when I'm doing my own when I'm doing my own gaming just by myself, not recording. Podcasts or music. Oops. Well, music recommendation for everybody. What I've been listening to lately is the latest Decemberists album, What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World. It is fucking solid. There's not a single song on there that I do not like, which is saying a lot. Most albums they're about half good songs and half songs at this point, so. But yeah, the Decemberists, they're one of my favorite more recent bands, because I find I don't listen to too many new bands, really, in the end. I'm one of those people who, if you talk about what latest pop star won some shit at the Grammys, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I know Kanye, but I don't know any of his music at all. I only know him because apparently he's the world's biggest ego and just kind of comes across as a massive douchebag most of the time. And apparently people like his music, so good for him, I guess. And I know he married Kim Kardashian, who I know doesn't make music. She got famous for fucking some guy who did, I think, or maybe a sports guy. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, something like that. And I know she used to hang out with Paris Hilton, maybe, someone like that. And that's how she got famous initially. I don't know. I'm talking about random fucking gossip, celebrity nonsense now. Either way, back to what I was saying, I don't know shit about most modern music, but I do know the Decemberists are good, and you should listen to them. Other music I've been listening to, Amon Amarth, which is a Swedish death metal band. They don't feel like death metal, though, because their entire music collection is about Vikings. Like, everything, it's Viking metal. All they sing about is Norse mythology and Vikings. And their name is actually the proper name for Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings, which is funny to me, but they're pretty damn awesome. Been listening to Surtur Rising album that came out in 2011, I think. The band's been around since 93 or something like that, but their newest stuff is their best stuff, like within the past 10 years. Cling the most sweet. Oh, that's so worth it. I'm fucking Spider-Man now. Speaking of Spider-Man, he's on Marvel now. Marvel movies, rather. Way to go, Sony. This will actually make you a lot more money in the end, I think. Those latest Spider-Man movies that came out. Ugh. Andrew Garfield did a pretty decent job as Peter Parker. I thought he was an okay Spider-Man, but man, those were just disappointing overall. I only saw a bit of the second one, but did not like what I saw. And then the first one, it was half good. I mean, there were interesting bits. I did like some of it, but just, I don't know, I hated the way they did the Lizard. He's always been a B Spider-Man villain to begin with, and then just fucking up his face and making him all creepy looking and shit. Like, he didn't look like a lizard. He looked like a creepy dude with a lizard tail. Oh, and they added in the random bullshit about Peter Parker's dad being a spy or whatever. I did not care about that at all. That was wholly uninteresting. I don't know. It'll be nice just to see him as a background character for the Avengers. I think they're to the point where they've established Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, and Hulk as the A-team of the Avengers. They're the ones you want to be there to see. I think Spider-Man was a better side character now. I liked him when I was a kid, but I find as I got older, Spider-Man's really not my jam anymore. Ooh, we have spitting snakes now. Dead spitting snake. And for those of you who don't know, Iron Man was a C-list superhero for a long time. He was one of those people who, he was there, and people liked him, but he never sold super well. It wasn't until the Robert Downey Jr. movie in 2008 where he became a household name. I mean, everybody knows Iron Man now, but back in the... Oh man, there's fucking 2 gods to anger this time. Let's do it! Yeah, so Iron Man, you know, he was one of those, he was Marvel superhero people knew about, just nobody really did anything with him. He's also had really shit villains. This is one of the problems with him, like the Mandarin, Wahoo, the original Mandarin, not the weird I'm a terrorist one they did in the movie now, but also not. But also apparently yes, I don't know, they had a short or something where there was an actual Mandarin. I didn't watch that one yet. Oh, get out! Eat it, snake. Or spider. The Mandarin was a Chinese warlord who found a crashed alien ship, and they had rings as part of like the engine or something, but if you put them on his hands, then he could like, one ring shot fire, one shot ice, one was like telekinesis, shit like that. That was about the long and short of Iron Man villains. Everything else was people who stole Tony Stark's designs and made essentially Iron Man. That was pretty much it. So I'm glad that they got the Avengers going quickly with a pretty decent villain. Loki was always relatively interesting as far as the Thor comics went, but they did Tom Hiddleston did a great job with him. But yeah. Captain America's always been around too. I'd say he's like a B superhero more than a C. Because Iron Man was really low for a long time. Just nobody gave a damn about Iron Man. Until that awesome movie. Second Thor movie was okay too. Although, starting to get that Marvel movie formula going again, where random bad guy comes up, there is random special thing bad guy could get, make him super powerful, kill random bad guy. Happened in Guardians, happened in Thor, happened in Thor 2. I loved Guardians, that was a spectacular movie, don't get me wrong, but the actual like story was eh. You were there for the interactions between the crew members, which is why Guardians is good, because it's less of a superhero movie and more of just like a ragtag group of fuck-ups who happen to save the world at the end. Say the A world, rather, since they're dealing with space stuff. And go to lots of worlds. I'm excited to see what they can do in Guardians 2. Oh, shit. Alright, well that's my last time dying horribly for now, I think. It's been a pretty fun game. I like it so far, Spelunky. I think it's like $5, maybe $10 normally on Steam, but I see it on Steam sales all the time. I got it for a couple of bucks. I can definitely see me coming back and playing this some more. I might make more videos at a later date. It's a lot of fun, very tough though. I could definitely see how this is one of those games you have to play for 50 hours to be able to get all the reflexes down, to be perfect at it, and to know what all the items do and which ones are worth it and which ones aren't and all that. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. This is Spelunky. I'm Strelok. Thanks for watching. I'll come back later with some more videos. Like I said, I might come back with a Banner Saga or maybe Shadows of Mordor. It depends on my work schedule and how I'm feeling. So until that time, thanks for watching, and come back later for more videos.